Welcome to the Rocky Cree Gathering 2023.
Really, the core objective was to bring the 6 Rocky Cree communities from northern Manitoba together and in conversation with academics and Rocky Cree people who no longer live necessarily in their territory but have gone off to work, and have this larger conversation amongst a kind of vast group of people with real investment in Rocky Cree culture and tradition and revitalization.
They have over the past years starting to reconnect to that knowledge that they are actually a very specific group of the Asiniskaw Ithiniwak, Asiniskaw referring to the rock, and then Ithiniwak to the beings, the human beings of the rock. And so what really the Rocky Cree are doing at the moment is redefining themselves as a very specific cultural group with their own cultural practices, with their own stories, and of course with their traditional territory. You can see the young people how they're getting interested when they see that their language is also now accessible via digital technology, bringing them together with knowledge keepers to learn from, and really showing the young people especially that a Rocky Cree identity is something to be very proud of, and that there's a lot of things to reconnect to.
So the Six Seasons project is developing books for young readers, picture books with stories and a whole lot of cultural and historical information aimed at young people, and with that help support efforts at language revitalization, language retention, interest in culture and tradition and history of the region among younger people.
That is one of our real aims at the beginning, was to get Rocky Cree young people involved and to really think about the intergenerational transfer of knowledge. And of course the communities are working on this all of the time, right? But I don't think necessarily that youth always have a chance perhaps to come to a more kind of conference setting, and it might spark a different kind of interest in them to carry their traditions forward. I really feel that the Six Seasons is really helping develop with the community some really wonderful materials, and they're aimed at youth. The Peace and Finds the Hermiskanaw book, the AMO book, the next book in the series, the picture book apps, the teacher's guides that I work on.
It would be amazing to see this done in other communities too, to see that it can be done with the Rocky Cree, it could be done with so many other communities in Manitoba and Canada.
If we don't teach our children in classroom using certain material, these young people that are now parents, many of them don't understand Cree. We're in a desperate situation, let's put it that way. In this kind of conference, in this kind of get-together, I think this is where we begin